At this very event last year on pushing the boundaries on the MHM dialogue, I felt that it shouldn't just be an event, but it should be a moment that sets a series of actions in motion.
One of the biggest issues we have is that we're all, as women and girls, who are we hiding it from? We're not hiding it from ourselves, we're actually hiding it from men and boys. And so therefore I think starting to celebrate why this happens, why it's an important part of us and who we are and how it doesn't always define good things or bad things. I think changing some of that mindset is really important.
It's a woman's issue. We'll only talk about it with our girlfriends. Why don't we talk about it with the boys, with our brothers?
Every man or boy should hold a sanitary pad in their hand just to normalize it. Just touch it, feel it. There's nothing wrong.
In order to normalize things, we've got to make sure that everybody plays a part. So it's not just men and boys, but it's also women, and it's the role that women and men need to play together.
So it's really us as a community of women who have to break these taboos.
So I think it's time to sort of take a deep dive into the effectiveness of the initiatives already implemented.
In the next 1 year or even 6 months, I would say, we would want to focus on making that kind of a policy shift where everything comes together and we all work in a convergent way on menstrual hygiene management.
So the first thing really is to blow open the conversation, to make menstruation really easy to talk about. It needs to be as simple as talking about, going for a haircut. Literally, because you might go for a haircut once every 4 to 6 weeks. Women get their periods every month.
I think being more specific and how we consider all the way from sort of awareness to treatment, that entire value chain, I think we're starting to move along this.
It's also a great way for men and women to get to know each other a lot better, like each other better, get closer to each other. What it does is when you do understand it, either for your sister or even your wife and everything, it just makes it a lot more, it's not that I care for you, I want to know you better. The I want to know you better feel has to kind of come through, and that's where I think this will really help.
So that there's no stigma, there's no shame, there's no issues around taboo and the culture of concealment, the culture of silence. Those need to be completely taken head on.
Go for a coffee with your sister or go for coffee with your girlfriend and let the conversation be about her periods for one day, for one coffee, and see how it changes life.
It's moving it from being a taboo to being able to celebrate what it's all about, and then working together towards really making it a natural phenomena and an enabling environment for women and girls to flourish.
I think the moment we don't have more MHMs, it means that it's successful.
To bleed freely, safely, and with choice is not a future we dream about, but a world that we must create.